Welcome to You Brew Kombucha. This is your guide to minimizing fizzy messes. A lot of homebrewers out there are all too familiar with the fizzy messes that come with overcarbonated kombucha. It happens to all of us. Some of them are small enough to contain and you can just pour it into a glass really easily, and some of them are geysers that mess up your kitchen or worse, your car. Kombucha is a living thing, so it's hard to anticipate which bottles are going to be fizzier than others. But here are a few steps you can take to minimize or prevent messes. A lot of people will say that you should burp your bottles to prevent messes. I personally don't recommend burping. There are other ways to prevent making a mess, and if you want more information, you can check out my video on burping to find out more. My first tip is to chill your kombucha completely before you open it. Cold liquid holds onto carbon dioxide way better than warm liquid, so when you open a chilled bottle of kombucha, you're less likely to have a big mess on your hands. My next tip is to open it slowly and over the sink. This is another advantage of using clear bottles, because as you're opening it, you can see pretty easily if the carbonation is building up. If the bubbles look super aggressive, don't open it all the way. Just open it really slowly and open it over a bowl to make sure that you're catching as much of that kombucha as possible. This next one is probably a bit obvious, but try not to shake or agitate your kombucha. I know that can be hard if you just grab one out of the fridge on your way out to work, but I try to do my best to remember to open it over the sink before I leave, then close it back up, throw it in my purse, and then I'm good to go. If you know you have an overcarbonated bottle for whatever reason, say you forgot about it or left it fermenting for a little bit too long, or say you're just using a really fizzy flavoring, you can also use a Ziploc bag to help minimize that mess. Just put your kombucha bottle in a bowl, put a Ziploc baggie over it, and then open it so that any spillover will be contained in the bag and drip into the bowl. Then you can just pour it into a glass and drink it. Also remember that even if you've already opened your bottle of kombucha, if you leave it at room temperature, even for a few hours, the yeasts will reawaken and kick back up and start consuming the sugar that's in the kombucha again. So it'll start reproducing more carbon dioxide. So if you've opened a bottle of kombucha in the morning without a mess and think you're free and clear, just make sure that you have some napkins handy just in case it spills over. So I hope you found this helpful. Be sure to check out my other videos on kombucha, and if you want more details, go to youbrewkombucha.com. Happy brewing!